Pete the Cat Goes Camping by James Dean. Pete is excited to go camping. It's his first time.
Don't forget your sleeping bag,
says Dad. Or your hiking boots, Mom says. The campsite is deep in the woods. Mom and Dad set up the tent. Pete and Bob help collect sticks so they can make a fire later.
Do you think we will see anything cool?
asks Pete.
Maybe,
says Bob. Pete and Bob go for a hike. Bob shows Pete the footprints of different animals. Pete and his dad go fishing. They must be very quiet and very still to catch a fish. Fishing takes a long time. They finally catch some fish. Next, Pete toasts marshmallows. Pete makes s'mores with chocolate and graham crackers. Mom builds a fire. She cooks the fish for dinner. It tastes yummy. It starts to get dark out. Bob tells Pete a story about a scary, hairy giant. The giant lives in the woods. His name is Bigfoot. No one has ever seen Bigfoot, says Bob.
Don't let Bob scare you,
says Dad. Bigfoot is not real, Mom says. Pete sighs with relief. Do you think Bigfoot lives here? asks Pete. But if he is real, I bet he's friendly, says Dad, and likes s'mores too. Pete leaves one for his hairy friend. Soon it's time for bed.
Lights out, boys,
Dad says. Bob and Pete share a tent. Pete gets into his sleeping bag. It is cozy, but he cannot sleep. The woods seem extra dark, and all the sounds seems extra loud at night. Pete hears an odd chirping noise.
What is that?
He asks out loud. Those are just crickets. Pete hears a weird swishing sound.
What is that?
He asks Bob.
That's just the wind,
says Bob. Pete hears a loud snapping sound. Crack! What is that? He wonders, but Bob is already fast asleep. Pete hears a strange hooting sound.
What is that?
He wonders. That's just an owl. Pete thinks of his friend Owl. Pete listens carefully. Crack! Is it Bigfoot? Pete peeks outside. It is too dark to see anything. When Pete wakes up, he checks the spot where he left the s'mores for Bigfoot. The s'mores is gone. There is a note. It says, "Thanks for the treat, XOXO." Pete knows Bigfoot is not scary. Just because he looks different doesn't mean he is scary. He even likes s'mores too. Pete shows his family. Wow, I knew Bigfoot was real. The end. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.